Russ Heltman from Cincinnati Bearcats on SI here with UC linebacker Jonathan Thompson. JT, nice opening game for you in the linebacking core. Did you guys kind of take it upon yourselves this offseason to try to be the kind of leading force of this defense? Did you sense that throughout the summer, or was that kind of just the way things played out on Thursday?
Yeah, I think together as a whole, and Coach even tell us that like we gotta be the best group. We gotta know everything, like the ins and outs of the defense. We gotta know the offensive scheme. So we took that big step from last year, knowing the defense, and really challenged ourselves to play a huge role in our defense. And I feel like the first week was a great start for us, even though we had a few mistakes. But it showed how we come in this year for sure.
The turnover differential didn't necessarily kind of tell the story of how much havoc and effectiveness you guys had on the Nebraska offense, 2-0, but kind of 3 opportunities slipped through your guys' fingers there. What is the message after a game like that, where you know you guys got your hands on the ball, you guys know you affected the quarterback, but it still didn't result in a turnover?
We know those 3 opportunities played a big part in the win, because it could have changed the momentum, could have changed the game. It could have brought us, I want to say, three touchdowns from all 3 of those, the 2 forced fumbles and the 1 pick we could have had.
Yeah.
But those are big plays that we need to make as a defense. And ever since we've been back, we've been working on making those plays, because we don't want that opportunity to slip past us again.
You're 1 for 1 on a streak this season of causing, or at least forcing a fumble, then you get picked up. What did you do this offseason, particularly in your own game, to try to make sure you could stack at least 1-2 forced fumbles or get your hands on an interception, just making sure you're putting that ball in harm's way for the offense?
One big thing I did to really help with everything was really focus on my conditioning.
Yeah.
So I'm able to make any play, no matter what play of the game it is, to keep me going throughout the game. So if I do make a play, I can get back up and go right back to it. But
were you at about like a little over 40 snaps in that game, around 50?
Yeah. I want to say I touched 50.
Yeah.
But one thing that helped a lot was seeing Antoine Peak last year force a lot of fumbles, and I was just, sometimes in practice I would see what he's doing to really to remember to do it every time. It's hard to remember to do it every time you tackle somebody.
Yeah.
So like on Saturday in that moment, I was just thinking, go for the ball. But yeah, that's another thing I've been working on ever since we've been practicing with spring ball, just trying to remember to punch at the ball almost every play and to maintain the tackle with it. So yeah, that's some big things I was working on.
Love it. UC linebacker Jonathan Thompson here with us. You brought up the conditioning, the time of possession, 40 minutes to 20 minutes. You guys played, I think, 78 total defensive snaps. So they're roughly 55, 58, something like that. Just the feelings after a game like that. How do you feel? How do you guys feel as a defense? And just knowing that hopefully is the most taxing game, kind of snap diet wise, you guys are going to face all season.
I think physically wise, I feel like the guys feel great.
Yeah.
I mean, we were flying around pretty good today. We've been harping on a lot of recovery from things like that, because you never know how many snaps you're going to play. And it was just a good first test for us to go in a hostile environment, play against a pretty good team, and go a lot of snaps to show that we can go throughout the whole game, no matter how many snaps we play.
What is your recovery process after a game like that?
I like the hot and cold tubs a lot.
Yeah.
I also like the steam room to really get everything out of me. But it's that a lot of stretching. The days after games, I try to get a nap in to catch up on sleep, because last game,
you guys probably got back at crack of dawn last night.
Yeah, we got back around I want to say 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So that's messed up my sleep schedule for the next, I want to say 2 to 3 days. So just getting back on track with that and going into a regular week and playing on a Saturday and getting prepared to play however many snaps we need to get a win.
I believe your first experience really playing a power conference team right out of the gate. How do you feel like that sets you guys up for the rest of non-conference play, where pundits will say it's a lot lower competition, but you guys know you have to keep building on what you're doing and keep meeting the moment. You can't overlook anybody.
I think it was great for us to start off with a team like that, because it kind of showed us where we was at as a team.
Yeah.
It showed the good things we've done throughout the summer and the winter, and also showed things we can build on and fix from the mistakes we made. So I think overall it was a good experience for us. was a great opportunity for us also. So I think we're just going to build off of that game and keep being better every week.
What did you like about your your game play on Thursday? What did you not like?
I took a big jump from my pad level, trying to stay low.
In the run game, stuff like that.
Yeah, or run game, stuff like that, and also footwork. I liked how I was consistent throughout the game with that. But also, I think there was more opportunities for me to make a play on a straight pitch, bending back to the ball, maybe even diving and try to get a foot out or something. But I always think there's room for improvement, getting off blocks, pass drops. I want to say everything for real. I don't think I played a good enough game if we didn't get a win.
Yeah.
So I always think there's room to improve.
Last question for JT here. Anything that kind of stands out about BG? What does the prep look like for a team that this program is actually 0-4 against all time, but obviously has not played in over 3 decades?
It showed that they take games like this real serious as an opportunity to shock whoever doubts them, I want to say. But I think they're a pretty good team. They run the ball a lot, which is going to be good for us to work on our run game and also our pass game. So
do you like stopping the run more than defending the pass?
I like doing both.
Yeah.
I like doing both. It depends on if it's a TFL or a PBU or interception or first one, but I like doing both. But I think they're a good team. They do a few different things, and they run a different scheme of runs rather than Nebraska last week.
Yeah.
So it's going to be good for us to see the switch up and see how we fit those things out.
Jonathan Thompson, UC linebacker, everybody.